Being an informant is more than just passing along tips to law enforcement. It often becomes a full-time commitment, requiring significant time, energy, and resources. In Buffalo, NY, the standard rate of $1,560 serves as a baseline for the extensive work informants undertake. But it's important to consider expenses and the nature of this role as a full-time job. The demands of a full-time informant operating as an informant is not a simple or casual endeavor. It often requires an individual to fully immerse themselves in investigative work, which can mirror or exceed the demands of a traditional full-time role. Time-intensive work. Informants frequently spend long hours gathering intelligence, attending meetings, building connections, and monitoring activity. These tasks require keen observation, patience, and careful planning, leaving little time for other personal or professional obligations. Emotional and mental labor. Acting as an informant can be emotionally taxing, navigating dangerous environments, balancing trust with law enforcement, and handling confidential information require focus and resilience, often leading to significant mental strain. High stakes and accountability. Informants are held to high standards by law enforcement agencies, as the success of investigations depends on the accuracy and reliability of the information they provide. This pressure only increases when the role becomes a full-time commitment. Flexibility and availability. Unlike standard jobs with fixed schedules, informants often need to be available round the clock, adapting to unpredictable scenarios. Whether it's responding to urgent requests or attending unplanned meetings, informants must remain flexible to fulfill their responsibilities effectively. Why expenses and compensation matter? Given the demands of the role, it's vital for informants to receive fair and comprehensive compensation that reflects their efforts. In addition to the standard $1,560 payment, the following costs should be accounted for: transportation, travel to and from meeting points, stakeouts, or other assignments can be frequent and costly. Technology and equipment. Maintaining secure communication devices, such as burner phones or encrypted laptops, is often necessary. Living costs. Informants may not have time for other income-generating activities, making it crucial that compensation supports their overall financial stability. Personal safety. Measures such as personal security or temporary relocation can be expensive, but may be required to ensure safety. Gangs, motorcycle clubs, cartels, and intel networks, matching the compensation rate for gangs, motorcycle clubs, MCs, cartels, and intel networks seeking valuable information. It is essential to recognize that the level of compensation should reflect the complexity and risks involved in gathering intelligence. Informants working in these high-stakes environments face unique pressures and dangers that demand equally competitive pay to maintain their loyalty and commitment. If these organizations expect reliable, actionable intelligence, they must offer compensation that matches or exceeds the standard rate of $1,560, inclusive of necessary expenses. This investment not only acknowledges the work involved, but also fosters a sense of professionalism among informants. Organizations should consider that higher remuneration can lead to better quality information, as informants will feel valued and more likely to invest the time and effort required to deliver credible intel. Recognizing informants as professionals, acknowledging the role of informants as a full-time job, reinforces the need for professional standards and fair treatment. Informants should view themselves as integral contributors to justice and advocate for compensation that reflects their value and dedication. Negotiation tips for informants. Know your worth, understand the importance of your contributions, and use this to advocate for better pay and expense coverage. Track your time. Keeping a log of your hours and activities can help demonstrate the extent of your work to law enforcement or other agencies. Partner with advocates if you face challenges in negotiating fair compensation. Consider seeking support from victim advocates or legal advisors. Being an informant is far from a side hustle. It is a full-time endeavor that demands professionalism, dedication, and resilience. In Buffalo, NY, the standard rate of $1,560 serves as a foundation. But informants should also ensure that additional expenses are covered. By advocating for fair compensation and recognizing their work as a career, informants can better support their missions while maintaining their own well-being. For organizations that rely on informants, matching this rate is not just a matter of fairness. It's an essential investment in the quality and reliability of the information they seek.